Imagine yourself on a cold night in Tyneside, with the lights of Newcastle United shining through the mist as supporters gather outside St. James Park, eager for news that could change everything. The atmosphere is electric. A whisper circulates through the club's corridors, a silent movement behind the scenes that few notice. Today, we'll explore this trail, connect the dots, follow the signs, and uncover what could truly be about to happen at the heart of the Magpies. But before we reveal what's at stake, take a moment to subscribe to the channel and join our community of fans who never miss a detail. It really helps the channel grow and brings even more content for you. In recent months, there have been signs that something significant is on the horizon regarding one of the team's pillars. The club's structure is undergoing a thorough review, with key figures not just observing but taking action. Amid discreet meetings, contractual analyses, and decisions that could shape the next chapter of the Magpies' story, the behind-the-scenes activity speaks in advance. A recent report indicates the club has begun preliminary talks over a contract that could change everything. Sporting director Ross Wilson stepped in during the international break, taking control of an in-depth internal audit of contracts. The mission: ensure essential names remain aligned with the project, avoid past pitfalls, and prevent Newcastle from repeating financial bottlenecks. And this audit includes someone who, until now, has been operating almost entirely behind the scenes. And yes, if you enjoy first-hand revelations like this, subscribe so you don't miss the next video, where we'll dissect every clause, every risk, every scenario. The player in question is Bruno'S, and yes, according to an internal club source, negotiations have already begun to extend the Newcastle captain's contract, which currently runs until June 2028. Bruno is far from just any player. He is a key figure under Eddie Howe, leading both on the pitch and in the dressing room. And statistics show that since he became a starter in March 2022, Newcastle has not won a Premier League match without him in the starting 11. This stat highlights the Brazilian's weight within the project. But the story doesn't end there. The renewal depends on several factors. The club is mindful of the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules (PSR), meaning every significant contract must fit strict financial criteria. In Bruno's case, even though he is already among the club's highest earners, any future extension must adhere to this framework. Sources reveal that Wilson is committed to completing a series of strategic renewals before the end of the season, with Bruno as a top priority on that list. Looking back, remember there was a £100 million release clause in Bruno's contract, which expired earlier this summer and was not activated. This detail underlines the urgency for the club to act before the window of opportunity opens to others. In short, Newcastle sees in Bruno not only talent but leadership, consistency, and a figure around whom the next phase of the project can be built. For fans, this negotiation could signal that the club is asserting, "We will maintain our core strength and move forward with ambition." Now imagine the scenarios. What if Bruno signs? What does it mean for the squad, for the youngsters awaiting their chance, for opponents trying to infiltrate the Magpies' core, hoping to destabilize it? And if the contract isn't finalized, what are the alternatives? Therefore, this renewal is far more than a simple signature on paper. It defines direction, authority, and internal reward. For those following every move at St. James Park, it's important to recognize that this moment could mark the beginning of a new era. The club is saying, "Here we continue, building without selling the protagonist while we still count on him." And if you want to stay up to date with every step from meetings to figures, clauses to announcements, subscribe now, drop a like, and hit the notification bell to be alerted to the next videos before anyone else. Let's also consider the impact on the squad. Bruno wears the armband, commands the midfield with authority, and inspires his teammates. When he doesn't play, performance dips, the rhythm shifts, and consistency vanishes. Keeping a player of this caliber is more than securing a good talent. It's safeguarding identity, culture, and a reference point for future generations. For Newcastle, this is invaluable. Conversely, negotiating with him entails responsibility, transparency, and vision. Every financial aspect of the club, from investors to internal auditors, is observing closely. And finally, what does this signal to the market? That Newcastle is not merely searching for new faces but protecting its assets. That Wilson is signaling ambition and method. That the midfield will continue to benefit from Bruno's dominant presence. And for us, the fans, it's a moment of affirmation. If he stays, it's another step towards the top. If he leaves, it signals that a rebuild may be necessary before aiming higher.